Paris Saint-Germain has faced little competition thus far in 201,718 during Ligue 1 play, but perhaps their own injuries could be their first domestic downfall. More Pochettino furious over Guardiola's disrespectful Kane comments. The French giants will be without 5 key players for Saturday's trip to Dijon, including Marco Verratti, Edinson Cavani and Thiago Motta, says manager Unai Emery. Additionally, Layvin Kurzawa and Thiago Silva will also have their presence missed for the away fixture, but Emery expects all 5 players to be available for Tuesday's UEFA Champions League match against Anderlecht. On the positive side, Angel Di Maria, Javier Pastore and Thomas Meunier have returned to fitness ahead of the weekend, making their availability likely. Follow at Madrid Football. Jurgen Klopp has named his 21-man squad for their next European adventure. Liverpool face Slovenian Šoms Maribor in the UEFA Champions League group stage on Tuesday, and the German coach has named his starting lineup. Below is the squad in full for the clash versus Maribor, as the Reds have drawn both of their opening 2 games in the group against Sevilla and Spartak Moscow. With no Sadio Mane through injury, Klopp hasn't announced any shocks. Full Liverpool squad v Maribor: Karius, Wijnaldum, Lovren, Milner, Firmino, Coutinho, Salah, Gomez, Henderson, Sturridge, Grujic, Klavan, Marino, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mignolet, Can, Robertson, Solanke, Matip, Ward, Alexander-Arnold. There was good news when it came to England playmaker Adam Lallana, who has been out since a thigh injury he suffered in pre-season and is yet to make an appearance in 201,718. Recently he has been on a trip to Qatar for intensive work to return as soon as possible, and it appears to have worked a treat. Klopp told the club website that he believes Lallana could return in mid-November after the next international break, which is good news considering Mane could well be out until early the end of November with his hamstring injury. It's absolutely good news. I cannot say now, but maybe after the next international break he could be back, Klopp said. It would be fantastic for us, of course. Everybody knows what kind of a quality player he is, so it would be fantastic. The absence of Lallana has perhaps been overlooked in Liverpool's offensive struggles so far this season. A Klopp favourite, he will likely slot straight back into the team in a central role once he returns to full fitness. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. After the latest batch of FIFA World Rankings were released on Monday, the seedings for the UEFA 2018 World Cup 2-leg playoffs have been determined. Of the 8 remaining European teams, the 4 highest-ranked teams will be seeded in Tuesday's draw in Zurich, Switzerland, while the 4 lowest-ranked teams are unseeded. Northern Ireland dropped below Denmark in the latest rankings and they are now unseeded. Dates for the home and away playoffs are as follows: first legs on November 9-1-1. Second legs on November 12-14. Here are the 8 teams who finished as the best runners-up in the 9 European qualifying groups for the World Cup and qualified for the playoffs, complete with the latest FIFA rankings and whether or not they will be seeded. Seeded: Switzerland 11, Italy 15, Croatia 18, Denmark 19, unseeded Northern Ireland 23, Sweden 25, Republic of Ireland 26, Greece 47. Which teams will the seeded teams be hoping to get? There's no doubting Greece are the outliers here, with 11 other UEFA teams ranked higher than them who didn't even qualify for the World Cup automatically or make the playoffs. The 4 seeded teams will want to play Greece or a Zlatan Ibrahimovic Sweden in the playoffs, no doubt. Both the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland will be tough to play away from home, with the intense atmosphere their fans create and their ability to stay in games, defend and hit teams on counter. Michael O'Neill and Martin O'Neill's team set to be set up perfectly for these one-off occasions. The best possible draw for any of the unseeded teams appears to be Denmark. If you can stop Christian Eriksen creating chances, you can probably halt the Danes. Niklas Bendtner pose a threat, but you have to think that the unseeded teams would fancy their chances of nicking qualification if they can beat the low-scoring Danes at home in the first leg and then travel to Copenhagen with something to protect. Here's my ideal draw, purely from a neutral's perspective. JPW's European playoff dream draw: Italy vs. Republic of Ireland, Switzerland vs. Sweden, Croatia vs. Greece, Denmark vs. Northern Ireland. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. Pep Guardiola believes there is only one player better than Kevin De Bruyne. On current form, it's hard to argue with his assessment. De Bruyne tore Stoke City apart on Saturday as Manchester City won 72, and the Belgian racked up 2 assists and dictated the entire game from midfield. More KDB lauded by teammates, Pep. Opponents speaking ahead of City's clash with Napoli in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday. Guardiola believes there is only one player who is ahead of his Belgian wizard. The best is just one. If you want Kevin to be considered one of the best, he has to win titles. We are here to help him achieve that, Guardiola said. The best is just one, but he is one of the best. It would be a dream for me. I would love all the players, not just Kevin, to achieve the level of Messi. But I don't want to put the pressure on Kevin's shoulders. He is an amazing player. A humble guy. All his teammates love him. He wants to play every game and fight until the end. But I don't help him comparing to Messi. Messi is a part. He is a guy who scored 60 goals a season. I want to help Kevin all I can to get to the highest level possible. Many times in the past I hear that guys like Messi, that guys like Messi, that guys like Messi. It's impossible. When you look at the top attacking talents other than Messi in the game right now, KDB is probably a tour above the level of Neymar, Luis Suarez and Kylian Mbappé, but of course they all score more goals than him because they play as strikers. But is KDB really ready to be placed just behind Messi and ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo? That seems far-fetched, even for a Barcelona man like Pep Guardiola, to do. 2 of their 3 group games in Group A, but finished third in the group to set up a tough test against Paraguay, who won all 3 of their group games and scored 10 goals. If the US beat Paraguay in New Delhi, they will face the winner of England vs. Japan in Margao on Saturday in the quarter-finals. Colombia, who finished above the USA in Group A, face a tough task against Germany on Monday in the other round of 16 clash. Below is the full schedule for the 2 round of 16 games on Monday, while you can click on the link above to watch all the action live via Telemundo Deportes. Round of 16 Colombia vs. Germany 7:30 a.m. ET. Paraguay vs. United States 10:30 a.m. ET. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports.